Guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to ChriswithaC. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you very much for joining me today, guys. First of all, Merry Christmas to you all. Thank you very much for persevering with me this year. Honestly, guys, it's been absolutely amazing year on the channel. And I gotta say, I'm blown away by the response from you guys and how things have gone this year. Loads of people have got involved. We've gone through many different things, and I just want to say a massive thank you. So guys, this time of year is when I start looking forward to next year and what I've got planned for you guys, the viewers at home. And as you all know, I've got a strong background in road cars. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, I used to race 110s touring cars. I absolutely loved it, and it was something I gave up, well, what are we talking about? Probably about 18, 19 years ago now. And there's always been a little bit of something of me that really fancies, you know, something fast on road and just enjoy that side of it. So car park bashing, maybe a bit of speed running. Now, when we took a trip up to Wheelspin, and I want to say a massive thank you to Simon and the guys up at Wheelspin. While we were there, myself and Robbie and a few of us have been formulating a little plan of what we want to do next year. Now, ROSSA, guys, is quite a big thing that we've wanted to accomplish for a little while. And, you know, to go and speed run. Now, it's not to be the fastest in the world. I'm never going to be on those sort of lines. That takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money, and a lot of dedication to said thing, e.g. speed running. What I want to do is go up there and see how fast I can actually go. And it's not really to kind of compete with anyone, it's more to compete with myself, try and challenge myself as an enthusiast, a hobbyist. And Robbie's doing the same. Now, as you know, I'm very, very happy with the Arrma sort of platform. I've done loads of Arrma builds on the channel. I've run, obviously, plenty of Arrma trucks. So I thought to myself, well, look, Arrma Limitless V2. So we got a new car to the channel, guys. Now, the plan is with this one is we literally are going to build a car up. I'm going to try and do it as cost effective as I can, whether it be through trading for parts or try maybe finding some parts off friends, or maybe even, who knows, but I'm going to try and keep the cost down. I'm going to take you along for the ride, and basically next year, myself, Larry, Andrew Casey, Rusty, the mad scientist, you've probably seen him on the channel many times, and Robbie from Temby are all planning to head for ROSSA and run our vehicles. Now, we don't know the date of this yet because the date hasn't been released, but my plan is to get the Arrma Limitless V2. I would like, look, if I get past 100 miles an hour and don't crash into any park benches, that's going to be a bonus because I'm very good at doing that. I'm good at crashing. I want to see how far I can push myself and see if the whole speedrunning thing kind of sticks with me. I'm not saying, you know, obviously I still love my bashes and the channel is predominantly about bashing, as you know. But the idea is with this one is I want to see how far I can get the car to go, and then maybe dial it back a little bit and then use this as a street basher, because I wanted something just basically to blast around car parks, big wide open tarmac spaces, and just enjoy as a basher. Now I want to kind of sprinkle it with a few little touches and just enjoy the vehicle. So I think the best we can do now, I have been talking for a little while by you, is put the head cam on, we'll unbox the car, I'll talk you through my ideas of what I've got planned, and we'll go from there. So come on then. Right guys, okay, so Limitless V2, many people have used these for speedrunning, and the kind of theory behind me actually using this is because I am very familiar with the Arrma platform. So the idea was, now look, is this going to be faster than maybe like something like a Habao, I think it's the VTE Extreme 2, or I think that's what they call it. Anyway, long short, I like the look of this. I do like my Arrma trucks, and so the plan is really that obviously I wanted to kind of stick with a platform that suited me. I'll have a little bit of knowledge on wrenching on them and obviously trying to make them go fast. This is obviously what they call the rattle-can roller. It's the version 2 of the Limitless, and it is essentially just a blank platform for me to kind of put electrics in, you know, and go through bit by bit. Now, I am planning on plenty of upgrades for this. Just like everything else I do, I do tend to add a little sprinkle of whatever I've got going on at the moment, or going on in my head. And yeah, now the first thing I noticed here, and I'm contemplating, guys, what do you think? Right, I really love. I think it's called Tamiya PS34, might be, yeah, I think it's 34, which is the cherry red colour. As you know, I use that on my Techno build. It's like a pink colour. I was thinking, do I find someone who can paint the body for me like this, but the pink in this colour here, and maybe have like a purple, so it's got a kind of TLR look, that sort of thing going on with it. I really like this look that Arrma have come up with, this paint scheme on the box art. And I think if I change the colours around and just add, you know, the bodywork then, or do I just spray paint it myself in whichever colour I fancy? Guys, let me know in the comments if you think this is a good idea. You know, do I go with the original box art with my own colours and add just a few little touches in there, or do I go with my own paint scheme altogether? Right, speed bash roller, 110 miles an hour is what they're stating. Now, it's interesting this, because the 110 mile an hour that they're stating on the box, I believe, is with the stock 8S electrics. Now, I am planning on, I have got some electrics there. For example, I'm just going to give you an idea. I'm going to use this motor. Now, this was given to me, brand spanking new, 4985 1650 kV motor. I'm not sure how this is going to run in this car, but to start off with, the plan is to actually use this brand new motor, never been used. And so I thought, well, look, let's utilize that in here. What's different about this car is the question many people will be asking you. So they have updated a few things here. Let's just kind of move this out of the way. I do apologise if the camera is a little bit darker than what I wanted to. I will try and sort that out in post-editing. So input gears obviously have been changed on here, as you can see. Motor mount and motor position apparently is new. It's a forward-facing motor. They've got easy access electronics module, quite big and easy. I have noticed how, by the way, I have actually had a little look inside the box on this one. Comes with a spool, and I'll go through all that in a minute. 4-bolt removal, nice and easy to use. I am thinking about possibly changing out the motor mount straight away, mine, so, but I will be keeping the spool and everything. Rattle-can roller, now what they said is, essentially you get the body to paint out as you want. Let's have a look on the side here. What we've got: rear diffuser, all metal out drives, large battery trays, heavy duty drivetrain, waterproof receiver box, speed wheels. They are the Hoons. Durable drive shafts throughout. Yeah, we'll say, I've got to say the Arrma drive shafts for me are not too bad. Anodized aluminum chassis and oil-filled adjustable shocks, which are quite standard, obviously. On the side of the car, we've just got some information on here, and then also on this here. Now, this is what caught my eye, actually. An F1 beating machine. There is a little QR code there that apparently this car did 150 mile an hour now, accelerated a Formula 1 car. 2-year warranty. A few little bits and bobs on the side there telling you what to use. The funny thing is, they did mention about the 1250 motor there. So I believe that's the 8S and obviously the 8S ESC. Going further, I think what I'll do, 2 seconds, is we'll open up the box and we'll have a look inside. Or shall I? Yeah, actually, let's get the car out. Let's get everything out. And I'll put it all on the table. We'll have a look now. Right, okay, guys. So, Limitless V2. As you can see, this is what they call the rattle-can roller. So what that means is essentially obviously all the paintwork is down to you. First of all, obviously you can see the Hoons, the D-boot Hoons. Nice, strong and very street bashable tyres. They are quite usable. I do believe these are the same tyres you get on the Infraction. Really kind of nice looking. Now the whole car itself, guys, if you look, essentially is very much like a kind of Indy car slash Formula One kind of looking thing. You got the huge rear wing and diffuser going on here. Obviously, where all your air would pass under. And then obviously, big massive rear wing. Let's just turn the car around here. Huge rear diffuser. Very much kind of Formula One-esque, should we call it. Now, this wing, I am on about replacing this with a carbon fibre perfect pass wing. Now, the reason being is it is made out of Lexan. All right, now obviously to get some serious speed, unfortunately Lexan does have a tendency to flex, but for kind of park bashing, that sort of thing is going to be absolutely spot on. You've got a huge front air dam here. Obviously you've got your splitter at the front. Obviously all this comes apart. This is trimmable, so you can trim it obviously to whichever way you like. Now I'm going to be taking lots of inspiration from Raz Schifrin, James, I think it's, is it James McVoy? I think that's his name on YouTube. There's a lot of boys running these, and I kind of want to get some knowledge by, you know, obviously looking at other YouTubers and what they've done. I think Tom Lee's also run one of these. In fact, he's just done a video on this. And just kind of get to know. So there you go, completely blank canvas. Very nicely made, actually. As you can see, that kind of slots in between your wing. Really nice. It's all cut out nicely as well. Air won't seem to pass through here. Big stout A-arms up top. It does look like you've got pillar balls in the front, and then obviously standard links in the rear along with hubs. Yeah, that's correct. Gonna put the body out the way. Now, any of you kind of knows an Arrma platform will understand this car quite well. So centre diff obviously here. The difference is though, is as you can see, there's two battery trays here that will accommodate two 4S batteries or two 3S, depending on which way you want to run it. You could even run it in two 2S, but I will be running this probably, I'd imagine, in 8S configuration. It's a huge area here for a great big motor. Now, as you notice, no centre diff, and that's because you don't need one. As I say, this is going to be a speed running car. It's designed for speed, so it's not really kind of... what I want to do with this car, guys, is not just speed run it, though. I will say, I do fancy quite running one of these around the car park and just enjoying it, hooning it about, smoking up these hoons. So it's going to be a weird one for me because I've kind of got two uses for this vehicle. Starting at the front here, as you can see, you've got the great big air arms. Where the lines are there, you can actually trim away. You've got these oil-filled shocks, front and rear, fully adjustable. Obviously, nice big stout A-arms underneath, top and below. There's the chassis. If you guys all cut away, you've got the rear diffuser there. Okay, now, Arrma diffs. I'm very sort of in the know when it comes to those, so I shouldn't have too much of an issue. Great big air dam at the back. Obviously scooping down, that interlinks into the rear tower here to kind of give it some rigidity. So I don't know, I'm going to give this a go. Let's turn this on its side. As you can see, that rear diffuser and wing combination is absolutely massive. The same with the front. Now, I am thinking, though, I have seen the Perfect Pass carbon kit for this, okay? So all that I will actually come with, or I'm going to be speaking to a friend of mine, Gaz Kingvelly. He's got some carbon bits for this car, some diffusers, canards, that sort of thing, that when he ran his Limitless, so I might go hit him up very soon. The shocks, there's some serious tension going on there, but I do feel they might need to be strengthened up a little bit more because obviously, depending on what speed the car will get to, obviously that back end is going to sit down. I want the front wheels to stay in contact with. So I've been watching tons of videos from Raz, and he's got this amazing kind of setup video to make one of these cars really fast. I think I'm going to try that motor that we mentioned to start off with. But the SE I'm going to save up for now. I'm thinking about getting the Castle, I think it's called the XLX2. And the reason behind which is for data logging. Pure and simply, what I want to be able to do is bring the car back and kind of see where my batteries are at. And that's just essentially going to kind of go through the car with a few carbon bits in it and kind of go through it just to get to a reasonable standard. I don't want to kind of spend too much, because like I say, I want to still make this into a street basher. Huge area here for your ESC, so like kind of Max 6 Castle XLX. Nice big receiver box there, obviously, so you can put obviously a receiver box, any sort of telemetry module inside there as well. Servo, I'm going to want something nice and quick. So again, I'm going to have to look into that. I want to kind of still though kind of keep it budget friendly at the same time. Now, when I say budget friendly, look, it's not going to be cheap. All right, I kind of understand that. But on the other hand, I don't want to kind of break the bank either. So it's going to be a kind of a mix of parts that I know and trust, parts that I can salvage from elsewhere. New parts, old parts, it depends. I mean, it's a really kind of open-eyed with this one. As I say, I've got some knowledge about setting up a road car, so I think this is going to be pretty kind of interesting to test myself on what I remember, what I don't. The spool, I believe here, is a 39 tooth, and what a lot of people have been recommending to start off with is a 39 tooth spur and a 39 tooth pinion. But I think I'm probably going to go lower than that to start off with. The reason being, as I say, I want to kind of build up my progress speed-wise. I'm not going to shoot for the stars. I just want to kind of have a fast, reliable basher. Maybe just that I can speed run and bash at the same time. Right, let's turn the car over on its side and we'll have a look at the bottom of the chassis. So it's all designed for speed, as you can see. You've got these huge kind of vortices here, this vortex that comes out the back with the diffuser. All the air is passed underneath here and channeled out the back. Obviously, underneath here is where more air would pass underneath. All this is for aerodynamics, guys. As you can see, it's not like your basher, but all this, as your air will pass through, spread out, and then share over your diffuser. Huge splitter on the front. I want to kind of replace this. The reason being that is a polycarbonate there, and unfortunately what will happen is, let me just turn it over on the front. Right, depending on what sort of speed we do manage to get up to here, all right, is this is going to press down on the front and flex. So I want to kind of do away with any flexing, because what could happen is it will flex so much that when the car is being pushed down, this could flex and damage, and we don't want that. You know, let's say I do manage to get this up to, I don't know, what are we talking, 130, possibly, maybe even a bit more, 140. If any of this kind of got underneath or flexed or something weird happened, what will happen, guys, is obviously this car is traveling at such a speed that it will dig in and catch. And now, one of the trickiest parts for me here is going to be finding somewhere to run something like this, all right? Because I'm going to want to practice. There are a few airfields close to me, even large areas with nice flat surfaces. I'm going to have to walk those surfaces and kind of get used to it. But I'm not going to add weight into the car like I do with some of the bashers. The idea is with the bashers to make them strong, tough, and kind of, as you know, I add parts just to include strength. What I want to do here is kind of keep the weight down to a minimum, because obviously the more weight you add to it, the slower it's going to go. Just kind of showing you through now. Really interested on how this is going to go now. No, like I say, I'm not aiming for any speed other than I just want to see how fast I can go. There you go. There's the body back on. Really, really love the look of it though. It's strange because I was just looking over the box though, kind of, let me just show you. Because Arrma, in their wisdom, I've said loose gravel, which is an odd one, especially for a car like this. Loose gravel, asphalt, short grass, sun, rain, ice. Okay, I'm not all roads, all conditions. Really, asphalt. I wouldn't say this is short grass. I probably wouldn't say this is for loose gravel. Sun, yes. Rain, possibly. Ice, questionable. Speed wheels, all-round Hoon tyres. What did I see? Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. Let's turn this over. Sorry about this, guys. So, a few of the changes here is obviously you've got the easy access design, obviously for your differentials and everything else. So the old one had a 34 tooth mod 1 spool. This one has got a 39 tooth mod 1 spool. So obviously, the only thing I will say though is obviously that's going to change your overall drive. Now with the old one, I'm going to have to be careful of the information I find out there, whether it's the V1 or V2, because the internal gear ratio is going to be a lot different. As you can see, tune your own aerodynamic balance. Full high downforce, low downforce. So obviously they're showing you the differences. As you can see, you can trim them down to where you want them to be. Yeah, so very, very interested on which way this is going to go. This is all new to me, and I know Rob is going to be working on something himself with it. He's gonna bought himself a Habao. I'm going to change the cameras a second. I'll come back straight back to you. Right, okay, so as you can see, guys, the different camera view of the car really kind of got that aggressive look to it, isn't it? Now, as I say, I am interested in knowing what kind of colour you think this car should be. I've got like a signature colour pink. Or do you think I should do it in the same colours as my channel? Should I go with the original box art and change it up? Or should I go for something completely different? I also want to include, obviously, Wheelspin, who's the sponsor for the videos. What shall I do with this car is the question. I really want to go for something different. Look at that. There you go. I didn't show you this shot just now. So that obviously you got a great big huge diffuser. Everything is kind of pushing towards any air passing out straight through the rear diffuser here. I love the look of it. I really don't know what to expect with it. Honestly, I really don't. I don't know how fast it's going to go. I don't think these tyres are going to be any good, apart from sliding around a car park and making them smoke a little bit. It's all going to be new. Guys, in the comments below, let me know what sort of powertrain I should be going with, e.g. motor, ESC, what servo should I be going with. I'm definitely going to be using my Radiolink RC8X. Really, really like that handset, and I'm also getting a extended aerial for further, obviously for speed running. Is there any mods you think I should do to this vehicle straight off the bat? Are there any kind of tweaks or upgrades? I want to know in the comments, guys, what your thoughts are, what you're thinking. Do you think this is a good idea? Do you think it's a bad idea? Is this something you're looking forward to seeing on the channel? I'm very much looking forward to it. I was kind of shocked actually in the length of it against the X-Max. This is actually really, really big. It's a 1/7 scale. I've never had a Limitless before. I've never had a road car this size, so it's all new. But the good thing is it's all Arrma, so I understand how the drivetrain works and how it comes together, how to set the diffs up, how to shim them in it correctly. Do I go for metal bulkheads on this one to kind of make sure they're kind of rock solid? Do I stick with the composite? It's all new to me, guys. Right. Guys, I'm going to pop back up top now. I think, obviously, apart from some arty-farty pictures, I think what we'll do now is obviously have a chat up above. So we'll cut to the arty-farty pictures. I hope you enjoy a little bit of a kind of walk through the car. Yeah, I'm very excited, and this is all going to be interesting. And by the way, guys, I'm going to be running this very, very soon, so watch out on the channel for that. I've gone through a bunch of upgrades on this truck. I've also got the new Notorious as well, which I've just gone through. I've just added a new set of towers to it. We've also got the upgraded Big Rock as well, so all this is coming to the channel. And yeah, exciting times ahead of us, guys. I hope you're enjoying the content and everything is, you know, good for you guys. I really appreciate all your support. Right, let's go. Right, guys, I wanted to show you what was in the pack, by the way, okay? So obviously we've got our antenna aerial there. We've got some plastic parts. I'm not sure what these plastic parts for. I'll have to have a look. I think we've got some body posts, that sort of thing. Maybe for running a GT body. Oh, there's another thing, guys. Should I run this as a GT body or stick with the open wheel? We've also got some tools, some Allen keys, a little T key. We've got a 70mm hex there. I actually use these, to be honest with you. I don't bother with this Arrma one. I actually use this for putting my bullet connectors in there and soldering. You've also got some diff shims, as you can see in the pack here. Nice that they included them. Strange mine, because they normally come with 5, but there's only 4 in here, but there you go. We've got some spare hex hardware. I'm not sure what that's for. I'll have to have a look. Oh, some window masks. I don't see where the window masks are, mind. So they're not pre-cut, or are they? Yes, they are. You can just about make it out here. See? There you go. They are there, so that's handy for painting. We've got some Arrma stickers. Very nice. We all like stickers. Do like some stickers. We've also got some gear information charts. Oh, okay, so there you go. Motor plate. Okay, so maximum motor dimensions, optional motor plates, maximum battery dimensions and sizes, gearing, e.g. so 39 tooth included. So if I went 39, that would give me an overall ratio of 2.8. And that's in the clear, so I could push it a bit further, so that's nice. Nice they included that, so that is quite handy. Obviously we've got the instructions. Now I will say I do like Arrma instructions. The instruction manuals are really, really good. They kind of give you a little idea on how to set it all up, what pinion gear. There you go, straight onto the pinion gears again. I just like the way Arrma do their manuals, even down to when you're doing the diffs, that sort of thing. Let's see, pinion gears, how to set your mesh. Have they got anything to do with diffs here? First part of the manual, actually, to be honest with you, by the looks on things. Oh, there you go. Shocks, and now we're coming to center spools. Have we got anything on maintenance on the diff? Let's have a look. Oh, there you go. Okay, so differentials. What is actually saying to put 10,000 in them. I don't think 10,000 is going to be enough for speed running, but there you go. What we've got the technical pack. So this, I would imagine, is your exploded view. Is that your exploded view? Let's have a quick look. Yes, so your exploded view. We've also got some warranty information. There you go. We've also got some stickers for the body, so that's nice. Obviously they've included all those, and then we've also got some more there, which is really, really nice again. I might have a go at painting this myself, actually. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments. It's nice that they've got all the stickers there for me to put them on. Again, some more screws, and that's pretty much about it. Right, let's go up top. Welcome back, guys. Okay, so the Arrma Limitless V2, what do you think? I'm really excited to see where we kind of go with all this. As you know, kind of the road, kind of on-road scenario for me is very much in my veins, and sort of the bashing was kind of a learning experience, and I'm still learning when it comes to the bashing side of it. The road side of it, again, now this is going to be a completely new thing for me, obviously speed running. I'm really looking forward to the challenge, and obviously the challenge with my friends, kind of pushing each other, egging each other on, seeing how fast we can actually go, and just kind of taking the cars to the very limits that we can actually comfortably do without kind of crashing or bashing. Look, things happen, and I know they happen, so if it does just crash, it is just one of them things, you know, you kind of push yourself that one step further each time. Guys, if you know any tips or tricks with this vehicle, anything you'd want me to know, anything you'd like to see, please let me know in the description down below. Guys, by the way, I think 62% of you are not subscribed to the channel. Now, it doesn't seem like a lot, okay, but honestly, it means the world to me, and costs you absolutely nothing. It's a big push, and it kind of eggs me on to know that you guys are actually enjoying the videos, and make sure you put a like on them as well. You know, again, cost you absolutely nothing. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the first look on the Limitless V2. I'm thoroughly looking forward to bringing more content to you. Next year is going to be absolutely amazing. Till next time, guys, please check the box, more videos. And from me, from the Limitless V2, and obviously everything else who's attached to the channel, including all of us in this household, Merry Christmas to you all. Stay awesome, and I'll catch you in the next one.